I'm all about positives and always seeing things from the bright side. And for that reason, I want to tell you a few important things you should stop doing as an artist. Self-deprecating comments about yourself and your art. I know that a lot of times it's supposed to come out as funny or witty, but this hurts you and other artists. So try to avoid saying things like, I'm really bad at this, but here's some art, or I hate the result, but I needed to post something. If you don't like the result of some drawing you did, you got some options. One, you don't need to share it with others, especially just because you feel like you need to post something on social media. Posting super regularly surely helps growing your channels, but you gotta think about yourself too. There's no point in creating stuff every day if it's just to rush it and post it. Do it because you enjoy it. 2. You're not bad. You might not be at the level you want to be yet, but that time will come. So do try to change that mindset and have some more confidence in yourself. Instead of showing off something you did and saying right away that it's bad, try to find some positives about it. Like, okay, I had a different expectation for this one, but I still really like how this or that came out. Find the things you need to improve and take pride on the parts that you love about your drawings. 3. What might not be good enough for you, it's good for someone else. By saying it's not good, you're not only bringing yourself down, but others will also lose some confidence in trying out art as a hobby. People that follow you do so because they enjoy it and it inspires them. So be more proud of your art. You did it, it's something to be happy about. But if you really don't like the final result of some drawing you did, keep it to yourself and maybe redo it at some point. I've had that happen to me sometimes. I draw something and it will go totally against my expectations. And when that happens, I sit on it for a while. If I'm really not into the final result, I'll make a new version. But sometimes, after a day or two, I start seeing it with a different perspective and realize it's better than I thought before. So take a break from it and look at that same drawing again with new eyes. I'm not sure how it is for you, but sometimes I can get really frustrated at a drawing I'm doing. It doesn't happen a lot nowadays, but when it does, I really need to take a step back and calm down for a little bit. And then I realized that I was just making a fuss about it and everything is fixable. Another kind of comment I see from time to time from usually younger artists is the I can't call myself an artist since I never really draw. Well, hey, you picked a pencil at least once in your life and drew something? Then congratulations, you're an artist. But seriously, we have that idea where artists need to be creating and being productive 24/7, and this is not true. Do what you can with the time you have. If you enjoy art, you'll find the time. I don't do art every day. In fact, there's times I'm just so tired that the last thing I want to do is keep creating. That's just how it is and that's normal. So if art is something you enjoy doing, don't worry how much you do it. Just find a nice schedule for you or just draw whenever you feel like it. And yes, drawing on the margin of your school books or work notepads counts as being an artist as well. So let's make a deal here. No more negative comments about you and your art, alright? Your art is beautiful, so be proud of it. As I mentioned, we artists have this weird idea where we don't deserve to rest. You need to create constantly or else people will forget about us. This is a feeling created by social media who want us online and posting stuff all the time. So stop not taking breaks. Breaks are important. Rest is important. Not only for your mental health, but your physical health as well. When you're drawing, you're working out your body. Drawing constantly will damage your muscles and your back. For example, my hands are not the best, they've never been. And whenever I draw constantly with few to almost no breaks, I'll get to a point where holding a pencil will be painful. So I learned I need to take it slow. I found tools that are comfortable for my hands, and I now time myself a bit better. A good rule of thumb, for example, is to take a break every 1 or 2 hours. Just get up, stretch those muscles, walk around a little bit, go grab some water and eat a snack, and then come back. These breaks don't need to be huge, 5 minutes can be more than enough, 5 to 10 minutes, and this is really good habit to have. Put up an alarm if needed so you don't forget to take that break. I know that sometimes we're too into the zone and completely forget about everything else, but it's really important. Other than this, taking a break is important in any aspect of your life. We need days where we just do nothing. If you're feeling burnt out of drawing for whatever reason, it's okay to stop for some time. A week, 2 weeks, it doesn't matter how long. What matters is that you take the time to rest, do other things you enjoy, and whenever you feel like drawing again, go back to it. But you don't need to draw every day if it's something you don't have the time or just don't want to. Don't turn art into a task, it's something for you to enjoy. And I do hope this video is helping you out, and if it is, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And another thing you should stop doing is drawing something just because it's popular. From time to time there's a new challenge, a new tag, new shows, games, movies that come out and are trending for a week. And people rush to make fan art about it. Now, it's perfectly fine to jump into these trends if it's something fun for you. If it's your favorite show we're talking about, or a game that you've been waiting forever and want to do some fan art, then don't let me stop you. If it's a fun challenge for you, then go right ahead. But if you're doing it for the sake of catching that trend train, then it's not really worth it. Most of the times, people might find you through these trends, but they won't stay. Everything is very short-lived on the internet, so if you want to join any trend, choose the ones that are interesting for you. A lot of times I would at least consider doing fan art of this or that, mostly because they were trending at the moment. And most of those times I ended up not doing anything because the subject wasn't really that interesting for me. I didn't really feel like it, so for me it wasn't worth the trouble. I wouldn't be doing that fan art or that challenge for myself. I would be doing it for others that wouldn't even really stay for long. And you know I love challenges, but I do them only if I find the time for them or if I really enjoy them. So don't force yourself to draw things just because they're popular, do it because you like it. Now, did I mention references already? No? Okay, then here it is. Stop being lazy and not looking for references. And yes, I might be talking to myself a bit here as well. References are really important, especially at the beginning. If you want to learn how to draw something, then you need to look at it. Thankfully, that ugly using references is cheating stigma is mostly gone, or at least I don't see it floating around as much as before. But if it's something you've heard already, I'll tell you a better one. Using references isn't cheating, they are a tool to help you become a better artist. Even when you're a veteran artist, references are your best friends. Professional artists use them, so you should too. And I say that I'm talking to myself here as well, not because I feel bad about using references, but because I can be a little bit lazy. Sometimes I just want to sit down and start drawing right away. But before drawing, let's find some handy references. Take a few minutes to research and then we can start drawing. The whole process will be much smoother this way, and if you don't know where to find great references, then I have a great video for you. Check out the link in the description for some websites that you can use and just have some fun. Now finally, and this one is as important as references, stop avoiding doing studies. I know it can be scary because somehow we feel like we are being evaluating, even if it's by us, but studies are really good for you to learn and improve. You just need to find a way to enjoy them. I've been doing studies for a long time, since I was an art student. It was something that we just did in classes, but I gotta be real with you here. I did find them really boring. I just wanted to draw fun things and not spend an hour or more looking at objects or some model and drawing it over and over in different perspectives. And hey, I was young, it's normal. We are just starting, we are more interested in doing other things, but nowadays I really like doing them. The difference now is that I choose what to make studies of. So I choose my references and how I want to do it. That makes it more enjoyable and it's a nice break from the usual work I do. So from time to time, I do recommend you to spend some time with some gesture drawing or pick out some images that you like and draw them. These don't need to be super perfect and finalized. Mine are usually quite sketchy and they don't look like my usual illustrations at all. But I always learn something new with them. What matters is that you're enjoying this and improving your art. So, in short, try to be more positive about yourself and your art, allow yourself to rest, do more studies, draw the things you love, like and subscribe, and as always, keep on drawing.